A few months back, we talked about how much speeding tickets suck. So our friends at K40 Electronics decided to take care of us on this front, and because Jeff's a famous automotive journalist, he's testing the portable RLS2. We use my Focus ST primarily for camera car duties here at Hooniverse, so we are testing a more permanent solution for this car. We have the RL360i Elite. This is full integration system, radar detection, laser diffusers, the works. And we're gonna dive into what makes this system so awesome. So in order to install the RL360i, this is not just something that's going to plug into a window. You need to have all the bumpers taken off to be able to hard mount this system into the car. There are the G5 diffusers that K40 provides with this kit. Retail price of this kit, it's not necessarily a cheap option. It's about $2,400 to be able to get this kit. That's not including installation for it. So now that we're sitting inside the ST, let's go ahead and turn the system on. And you have your buttons to turn it on.
K40 scan active.
So it goes through, turns on, all bands that you have selected will be turning on, and then there is also GPS with the car, as she interrupted me. Again, you could start identifying where you have your alerts and to where you want to geographically turn systems on. If you get certain K-bands, say you're driving by a grocery store and you want to turn the system off, you can go ahead and mute that specific band where that is, or you can just change the sensitivity settings with it. So you do have X, K, and Ka band for radar detection, and there is laser detection with it as well. Now with the laser settings with this system, you have three options: constant transmit, pulse transmit, and receive only. Upon receiving a laser signal on constant transmit, it's going to consistently keep beating and diffusing that signal for the duration of its encounter. With the pulse transmit, it's going to do so for 10 seconds and then cease, and then receive only is not going to be doing anything with the system. It's going to just receive laser signal. So you have your options with how you're going to want to defeat laser detection. Now you have a multitude of options of how you want to constantly drive in your vehicle equipped with the RL360i Elite. So I drive in constant transmit. If I know that I'm going to be getting hit with a signal, I'm automatically going to slow down and turn the system off manually. I'd also drive in filter for the most of the time while driving around in normal city use. I do kick it up the highway when I've been on long road trips, and it's actually been very well. So the big differences that I saw is with the city driving between the Valentine one that I previously was using and the RL360i Elite. It seems that the higher mounting point of the Valentine one seemed to get initial signals when in congested traffic. It got that signal just maybe 1 to 2 seconds earlier than the K40. But when traffic really wasn't an option, or traffic wasn't an issue, then it seemed to be just as sensitive to both types of radar for detecting all Ka and laser systems. Now, when you install the system into the car, you have a multitude of options, and the world's your oyster when you want to have the system detected. What I did is I had it inside the dash bezel. The left side is going to be the front radar bands or laser bands, and then the right is going to be rear. So you're detecting which signal that you're going to be getting. Now with the control pad, you have an option of a remote or just the device itself. Now I decided to have my control pad installed right below next to my shifter so I could easily go through the menus and change any settings on the fly as I saw necessary. Now you have options for how bright the LEDs are. You have day mode, dusk, night, auto, and then just completely off if you want to have that. You're still going to get alerts, but you're not going to see any alerts come through. Now, the RL360i has 3 sensitivity modes. You have city, highway, and filter. Now, for highway, you're going to be using that in most rural areas. The system is in its maximum sensitivity mode. Now, in city mode, you're going to get a 50% reduction in X-band, which is the most common use of non-police radar. And with filter, you're going to get X-band completely off and 50% reduction in K and KA sensitivity. Now, what's good about running around and driving normally in filter is a lot of cars nowadays have radar-guided cruise control and adaptive cruise control, and sometimes you can get some false signals with other traditional systems. With this filter mode, you do get an enhanced ability to be able to fight and augment those systems. Now, quiet ride's really good. You can leave the system on or turn it on at your leisure. Now, you can set a certain speed of what you want to have from that system when it's going to actually turn on. So that's another additional feature that K40 allows, that you can just set the speed, forget it, and just drive as normal. Now, some of the extra features that are going to be coming on with it is you can mark to mute specific bands of radar when you know you're going to be in an area that's going to have it. Like, let's just say this. You have run into the recommended speed light that's going to tell you, it's going to be always going to be hitting you with that specific band of radar. You can mark to mute via GPS, and it'll no longer hit you with that signal again at that specific location. So GPS is a very good thing to have with that. Now, another thing, you can mark to alert. Now, you know that there's a certain speed trap in a specific area. You can turn it on to automatically alert you when you may see speed traps in that area. But also, that's good if somebody else is driving your car with the system in. It could give them a heads up of just you not knowing, but the car will absolutely tell them that something's popping up soon. Now, all in all, the system is very easy to use. It's user-friendly. The menus are easy to adjust to, and it's not a very hard system to learn and get adjusted to, and understanding what the signals do tell you. So overall, it's going to be better than any portable unit. It's a full hard-mounted system, fully integrated into your car, and pretty much unless anybody's going to start digging underneath your car, nobody's going to start seeing it. So a few of the guarantees that K40 offers with this system. If you get a speeding ticket within 1 year of having this system, K40 will pay it in full. That's it. They will 100% pay for that. Now, that's guaranteeing that you're going to have the performance of this system. Now, also, if it does not outperform any other radar system that you currently have, they will return the system for a full refund within 30 days. Also, they're guaranteeing the specific system, the RL360i, from theft. So if the system is stolen, they will replace it for you as well. So the benefits definitely outweigh the costs with this system. I'm very happy with it. It's performed flawlessly since I've had it, and I really am enjoying the following tests that we're going to be having here in the next couple of months. We're going to be putting the RLS2 and the RL360i Elite in a real-world test situation, so stand by for part 3 of our K40 review. See you later.